Welcome back, everyone. Interesting little aside here. I'm using NVIDIA Shadowplay to record this game, and for some reason NVIDIA Shadowplay recognizes this game as Silent Hunter 3. I don't know why. Any case, we're not quite as well equipped now as we were in our dream. So, our dream was apparently a little bit more violent than we are right now. Anyway, our inventory consists only of a house key for the Daisy Villa apartment, and this pendant here. Dad gave it to me on my birthday. Treasured belonging. And we have a little jewel inside. Looks like some kind of little pill type thing. But it's a lucky charm, so we keep track of it. Yeah. So Heather's dad seems to have been quite insistent that she not remove that necklace from herself ever. So it's fairly important to him. Maybe it's a family heirloom, something of that nature. Oh, survival games. Can't get through the boxes. Better go the other way. She runs so she runs so weird. Look at that. It's such a weird, just an awkward run animation, but I guess it makes sense for the character. Anyway, we can go through this door. However, I see something maybe of kind of sort of interest up here. That's a good question. How did that car park there? It doesn't seem like there's even room for the sideways mirrors to fit in there. Maybe he just sheared them off when he maybe the driver just sheared them off when he parked there. But then how did the driver get out? Maybe they climbed out the back doors. Anyway, I'm not going to get too far into it. That's just the game's way of making sure that we come through this door. We're now in the back portion of the mall. Yep. Oh, I feel good getting back to Silent Hill, guys. It felt weird to have games where the doors didn't all have broken locks and didn't all just come back as being shut and not being opened. Anyway, okay, that one's open. Or locked, rather. Not open. One of my words mean things. I can't just switch them around. I can't just say whatever word I want, no matter what. That's not how words work. Anyway, we seem to be here after hours. Seems like everything's closed up, and this particular section of the mall looks incredibly dirty. Well, I said this sounded like it was closed, but somebody's talking in here. Maybe we can find them.
Get the hell away from me! What the hell is this thing?
That is a very good question, and quite the bizarre situation to walk into, not just because we walked into a clothing store where a giant monster was eating someone's face, but also Why was there just a gun sitting in the middle of the floor? For convenience sake, maybe? Heh. Anyway, speaking of that gun, this game is fairly, well, it has very good attention to detail. She did actually empty the clip, so we have no bullets for the gun. But that's okay. Quite honestly, I'm not going to fight too many of the creatures in this game, if I can avoid it. Yeah, it feels a little bit too much like skin to be a costume, I suppose. Yep. Monster's the only way to describe it, I guess. And like any rational person, Heather at this point is questioning her own sanity. And she seems a little bit broken up about the fact that she killed it. Definitely not. However, it is a time and place for handgun bullets. Fortunately. And let's go take a look at the victim. It's dead. Yeah, we probably should call the police, however, I doubt that finding a working phone is going to happen. Well, you don't have to say kill by the monster part, you can just say someone's been murdered. Okay. A little bit of an interesting fact, if I can get the camera to cooperate here. It doesn't seem like I'm going to. Whoa, sorry if I gave anyone motion sickness there. If you look at the body on the ground, this is actually the same character model for Angela in Silent Hill 2. I'm not quite sure why they chose to reuse her character model here. It's not her, but they did. So, whatever. Well, she was looking at she must have been looking at the monster. Okay, that makes sense. Anyway, let's get the hell out of here. Just a poster, big deal. Well, what did you say there? Yeah, kind of is. Okay, remember the double doors that we walked up to that said they were locked? That just unlocked those two double doors. Problem is, actually I think if I go right here, we'll get the map. Indeed. Awesome. Wonderful. So if we look at the map, yeah, see that it goes back right where we came from. The problem with that is that hallway is not filled with monsters. So it's not really worth it. I wouldn't go back there if I was you. Or if I was me, which I happen to be. Thankfully enough. Oh no. Nope, can't go that way, everyone. You just gotta go down this way, I suppose. Oh, elevator. Yeah, broken elevators seem to be a thing in Silent Hill. Well, they're broken until they become a horrifying nightmare ride. Or part of a game show. Yeah, so we can't leave through there now. I guess we have no choice but to go up, which is not getting us any closer to getting out of here. But we have no choice. Okay, so now we're going to fight the numbody. Don't... if I haven't said it yet, but the monster design in this game is bizarre to say the least. In Silent Hill 2, the symbolism behind the creatures was quite evident. However, in this game, circle strafing is keen. In this game, the monster designs do have some kind of symbolism to them, but it's not quite as evident as in Silent Hill 2. Also, I haven't mentioned either, but in this game you can strafe with every single weapon, which is a huge step up from Silent Hill 2, where the only one you can strafe with was the wooden plank. Anyway, let's see what that monster was eating on. I know I can pick it up. Okay, I can just pick up this. I guess Heather doesn't want the one that he was chewing on. Yeah, she doesn't want the one he was chewing on. Okay, fair enough. I don't blame her. Anyway, beef jerky. Down here in supplies. Processed dried meat. Can distract monsters. So yeah, the dog doubleheads will stop to eat that. So if you ever find yourself being overwhelmed by doubleheads, just drop you some beef jerky. Very useful storeroom. And I have a little something here. Looks to be a key. Yep. But we can't quite get to it. Yes, of course there is. Yeah, we can't we can't just move these boxes. We're gonna have to find another way to make our arm longer. We need an arm longer. Or maybe a fin longer. We need a fin longer. So, apparently Heather has been reading books on the black magic. Okay, she's also apparently seen black magic altars. Maybe? I don't think she's even sure at this point. So yeah, there's something going on with these symbols, definitely. Just like in every Silent Hill. Just unfortunately for us, our main character has no idea what that is. Anyway, now that we've explored here, we have to run past that numb body. Okay, camera, if you want to cooperate with me, that'd be great. Thank you. And I am going to run past the numb body. I'm not fighting it. Look how slowly this thing walks. Does it really seem like it's worth fighting, stopping and fighting it? No. Of course not. Don't be a jerk, everyone. Oh, I want to be a sunshine princess? Let me in here. Okay, we're not walking that way. We don't need to get near that closer. In case you couldn't tell from the size of their giant arms, closers do massive amounts of damage to you, so don't get near them. There sure is. Everything's on sale at Helen's Bakery. Well, good for her. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for the donuts. Oh man, look at that! I love that bread. That bread at the bottom there, the ones that have the flour, the rounded, hard crust ones with the flour on them. Love that bread. But we're also not here for that. We're here for the pair of tongs, which I hope all of you wonderful deductive reasoning people can figure out. Means that we're gonna have to use that as our arm extender to get the key. Wonderful. We're solving problems. Oh, wrong door. Further down the hallway, everyone. That's the one we want. Yes. And I didn't mean to hit that. I meant to go to my menu. Yep. Bread tongs. Now they're ketones. Ketones, that sounds... Yeah. We have the key taken with tongs. Very descriptive. Thank you, Heather. I love the item names in this game, too. Some of them are just completely insane. Let's see if we can't figure out what this says on it. My bestsellers. So yes, this is obviously a bookstore key. So let's go try and find us a bookstore. Okay, now there's way more of these in the hall. But there's still no need to fight them. It is a waste of your time. If I remember correctly, bestsellers should be here. Let's go and run past this closer. Fortunately, their giant arms make them very slow to attack. Yeah, see? I'll show you I'm in here, but okay. The monster did not stop coming at me, even though I was in the menu. Thank you, game. Yep, no time to read magazines. There's only time to read long, lengthy novels. There's lots of kind of creepy imagery in here. Oh man, just look at all these book cover, all these magazine cover things. These are really good. All right, well we seem to have some kind of puzzle here for ourselves, but let's just try and leave instead. It's locked in. There is some kind of combination we need, and I think we can read this. No, we can't. Okay. So, as it turns out, these books are important and seem to fall off the shelf, so let's get them back up here. Yes, you should. Let's actually look at those books. It's a Shakespeare book, just like it says. Thank you. So, a normal difficulty. Oh, do I have to use the book here? I'm sorry, everyone. I'm just having difficulties with my brain today. Anyway. Okay. So this is more of just a... Okay. So this is more of just a... Put them up on the bookshelf and watch the numbers appear. Look at that. No problem. Now, if I recall correctly, if you have the riddle modes on hard mode, you actually have to like almost be a Shakespearean scholar in order to put these books back in order, because I think they all relate to certain books that he wrote, and they have different passages about them. Anyway, here we are, 9326. I do believe that is the same. Every difficulty has different number combination, but I think it's the same every time you play the game, so you can't just skip past it, I think. Oh, wait. Well, I don't know how I transpose those numbers. It's just one of them days, everyone. Just one of them days.
Hey, wait! What's going on? Where is everybody? Those weird monsters?
They have come to witness the beginning. The rebirth of paradise, despoiled by mankind.
What are you talking about?
Don't you know? Your power is needed.
How should I know?
I am Claudia.
So what?
Remember me, and your true self as well. Also, that which you must become. The one who will lead us to paradise with blood-stained hands.
Claudia, right? Did you do all this?
It was the hand of God.
I don't get it. What does she want me to remember?
Poor Heather. I don't know if you noticed, but Claudia wasn't wearing any shoes. That's fairly disgusting, everyone. Just want to get that out there. But yeah, so Heather apparently had a bit of a migraine. And because of that, well, we now have this really bizarre background noise and chanting going on. So that's no good. Oh, does the elevator work now, everyone? Hallelujah. Oh. No buttons on this elevator. That is good. And this looks remarkably like the elevator in Silent Hill 2. A little bit smaller. But now we have the system, the series hallmark, the radio. Sure, that explains all the static. Why not? Awesome. Anyway, we're just going to leave this elevator to step onto a much creepier elevator that has a chair in it for some reason.
Is this a dream? It's gotta be. Not even a kid could believe in this. But when am I going to let go?
Oh my. As you all may have noticed, we saw an interesting individual in the elevator several times. It was the same person, or thing, but I'm not going to tell you who it is just yet. We'll just cover that later. Meanwhile, we're in the infirmary, so obviously healing items abound. But we have another save point. Yes, once again, I'm sorry, Heather. I know it gives you a headache, but we needed to save. Yep, Claudia told you as much. Seems like she knows more about us than we do. Yeah, that's most likely true. Not remembering it would probably be for the best for everyone involved. Any case, I believe that will be that for this particular segment of the Let's Play. Thank you all for joining me. Next time, we will start to explore this horrifyingly disturbing and malformed version of Maul. Bye-bye.